What if I told you that this morning I received a package that should not exist? No return address, no sender, just one label for the chosen trainer. And in the next 10 minutes, my entire house stopped being normal. The box was heavier than it looked. Cold, metallic smell. When I cut the tape, a strange pulse echoed inside. 10 Poké Balls, each one glowing faintly. I laughed at first, nervous laugh. Okay, very funny. Then one of them moved. It shook. I dropped it. It clicked open mid-air. A blinding white flash filled my living room, and floating above my couch was Mew. Small, pink, curious eyes. It tilted its head like a cat seeing a new home. Then another Pokeball rolled off the table. Flash. A ripple in the air. Time distortion. Celebi hovered near the ceiling, scattering green particles like pollen. My dog would have barked if I still had a normal life. Before I could process it, 3 Pokeballs opened at once. Light flooded the room. Jirachi dropped gently onto my coffee table. Darkrai formed out of shadow behind the TV, and the lights went out. Not flickering, completely out. Only Darkrai's red eye glowed in the darkness. Mew darted behind me. Celebi zipped in circles. And that's when something slammed into my bookshelf. Another flash, Deoxys. Tall, alien, unstable. Its body shimmered between forms like it couldn't decide which one to stay in. And then, crack, my TV exploded. Not dramatically, just shattered, because Deoxys pulsed with energy. That was the first repair bill, and it wasn't even 5 minutes in. I opened the rest of the Pokeballs outside. Big mistake. Arceus appeared last. Golden, radiant, silent. The air became heavy. The neighborhood dogs started howling, and my neighbor walked outside and immediately walked back in. Smart man. Then came Shaman, instantly started eating my garden flowers. Hoopa opened a portal into my kitchen. Migierna quietly scanning everything like a robotic maid. Zarude climbed my roof in seconds. 10 mythical Pokémon, 1 suburban house, no manual. It happened during dinner. I was trying to feed them. Yes. I Googled, what do mythical Pokémon eat? It wasn't helpful. Mew was eating berries out of the fridge. Shaman was chewing on my indoor plant. Zarude ripped open a bag of bananas. Then Hoopa floated down, laughing, opening tiny portals and stealing everyone's food mid-air. Darkrai didn't eat. It just watched. That's when Deoxys shifted into attack form. The air pressure changed. Hoopa spun a portal behind Deoxys. Deoxys blasted through it. The beam came out of another portal and hit my kitchen cabinets. Kaboom! Wood everywhere. Shaman squealed. Celebi tried to reverse time, but only the microwave rewound 3 seconds. It beeped again and exploded. Arceus lifted slightly off the ground. Gravity felt unstable. Darkrai spread shadow tendrils, and suddenly every Pokémon froze mid-air like they were trapped in a nightmare. Silence. The only thing left intact was Majarna, still scanning, still calm. My kitchen was gone, and this was day 1. By day 3, I realized something. They weren't evil, they were bored. Mew treated my house like a playground. It learned how to open doors telekinetically. It hides my phone daily. Celebi keeps rewinding tiny mistakes. Once it reversed my spilled coffee perfectly, but it can't reverse broken drywall. Zarude sleeps on the roof like a jungle guardian. Darkrai only moves at night, and when it does, the temperature drops. I've started sleeping with a nightlight. Arceus doesn't move much. It observes, judges. Sometimes I swear it looks disappointed. Magearna helps clean. Sort of. It reorganized my entire living room into geometric symmetry. I couldn't find my couch for 2 hours. The second fight happened at 3 a.m. I woke up to rumbling. Hoopa had opened a portal in the hallway. On the other side, a desert. Sand poured through. Deoxys hovered near it, curious. Zarude jumped through. I ran out screaming. Darkrai emerged from shadow, and suddenly the sand started turning black, nightmare energy spreading. Celebi panicked and tried to rewind time again, but instead it fast-forwarded my alarm clock to 8 a.m. My phone exploded with notifications. Meanwhile, Arceus rotated and gravity flipped, literally. The hallway became the ceiling. Sand fell upward. Shaman floated upside down, squeaking. Hoopa laughed hysterically. Then Magearna activated some kind of stabilizing pulse. Everything slammed back to normal, except now my hallway was full of sand, and my landlord was coming tomorrow. It started with silence. Darkrai hovered in the corner of my destroyed living room. Deoxys floated near the broken ceiling. They weren't playing. They were measuring each other. The lights dimmed. Air pressure changed. And then, Darkrai attacked first. Shadow exploded across the room like liquid night. Deoxys shifted instantly into attack form and fired a psychic beam. The blast tore through the ceiling. Roof shingles launched into the sky. Car alarms outside started screaming. Darkrai vanished into darkness, reappeared behind Deoxys. The entire room plunged into a nightmare field. Walls stretched. Floor cracked. Reality bent. Deoxys switched to speed form, darting through the shadows. Then defense form, blocking waves of nightmare energy. Another beam charged. Higher pitch. Stronger. If that hit at full power, the house wouldn't exist anymore. Weeks later, the house is rebuilt. Stronger. Controlled. Hoopa only opens portals outside now. Shaman has its own garden. Zarude guards the roof. Deoxys trains in the sky at night. Darkrai watches the darkness. And Arceus? It still observes, but no longer disappointed. I thought I was chosen to own them. I was wrong. I was chosen to live with them. 10 mythical Pokémon. Not legends, not myths. Family. And whatever happens next, we face it together.
Whatever happens next, we face it together.